The happiness of those who want to be popular depends on others. The happy of those who seek pleasure fluctuates with moods outside their control. But the happiness of the wise grows out of their own free acts. As long as you remember that everything is exactly how it's supposed to be, you will always be sane. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. In all the world, there is no heart for me like yours. In all the world, there is no love for you like mine. In your actions, don't procrastinate. In your conversations, don't confuse. In your thoughts, don't wander. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all about business. Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity. Happiness isn't outside of us, but actually comes from within. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. Talk, but rarely, if occasion calls you. But do not talk of ordinary things, of gladiators or horse races, or athletes, or of meats or drinks. These are topics that arise everywhere, but above all, do not talk about men in blame or compliment or comparison. Self-discipline and self-control determine the quality of your life more than anything else. Be true to whoever or whatever you are, and wear it like a badge of honor. Fit in with one person and one person only, yourself. Everyone faces up more bravely to a thing for which he has long prepared himself, suffering even being withstood if they have been trained for in advance. Those who are unprepared, on the other hand, are pain-stricken by the most insignificant happenings. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but developing the capacity to enjoy less. From my brother Cerberus, I learned to love my kin, to love truth, and to love justice. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. Amor fati, love your fate, which is in fact your life. The willing are led by fate, the reluctant dragged. If I had a flower every time I thought of you, I could walk in my garden forever. Whatever comes out, we've got a better chance of survival if we work together. Failure and deprivation are the best educators and purifiers. When you are upset, you are likely to sacrifice the well-being of tomorrow to appease the hurt feelings of today. Not a good trade. Subject your emotions to a cooling-off period before you allow them to guide major decisions. Happiness is a choice that requires effort at times. Try to avoid making important decisions when you're angry. Acknowledge the emotion. Recognize that it clouds your judgment. Remember that angry people tend to sacrifice the long-term good in response to short-term provocation. Meditation is intermittent fasting for the mind. Too much sugar leads to a heavy body, and too many distractions lead to a heavy mind. Time spent undistracted and alone, in self-examination, journaling, meditation, resolves the unresolved and takes us from mentally fat to fit. You feel peace by coming to terms with what you don't know. To love only what happens, what was destined, no greater harmony. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. It is easy to blame them. It is hard to confront me. The easy path is the road to ruin. The hard path is the way of growth. Don't argue with people or insist on showing them truth. Maybe it is you who needs to change your mind. Even if you are right, you only incur resentment by trying to correct others. If change is forced upon you, you must resist the temptation to overreact or feel sorry for yourself. We must indulge the mind and from time to time allow it the leisure which is its food and strength. We must go for walks out of doors, so that the mind can be strengthened by a clear sky and plenty of fresh air. When a man sees his end, he wants to know there was some purpose to his life. If you wish to be loved, love. Imagine where you will be, and it will be so. Man cannot remake himself without suffering, for he is both the marble and the sculptor. We can learn from Stoicism without embracing its strict letter. This human side of Stoicism can toughen us without robbing us of our humanity. Not to assume it's impossible because you find it hard, but to recognize that if it's humanly possible, you can do it. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes around in another form.